Hey YouTube, I got another deck for you today. We're playing a deck list from Delmo with a couple changes. It is Rakdos Cleave for Explorer. One of my favorite archetypes to play is Rotting Regisaur and Ember Cleave. Just slapping Ember Cleave on Reggie is always great. Before we go into the deck list, if you haven't yet, please feel free to like the video, comment below, subscribe to the channel, come check out my Twitch streams. I have links down below in the description. And if you want to help support the content, I do have Patreon as well if you want to subscribe to that. So feel free to check all that out in the description below the video, and hopefully see you in one of my live streams. But we're gonna go hop into the deck list. All right, so the deck list, it is kind of a take of like mono black, mono red aggro thrown together, like you're playing Ember Cleave, Rotting Regisaur, my favorite black card, Obnixilus the Adversary as well, Dreaded Butcher. You're taking advantage of Kumeno Faces Kakazan with like Fervent Champion, so like turn 1 Kumeno Faces into a turn 2 2/2 first strike haste for 1 mana. That seems really good. Or even if you go turn 2 Dreaded Butcher after a turn 1 Saga, just having this on 2 right away, and if your opponent kills it, you deal 2 damage to them. Okay, I guess, but this card's just really good in that match. And then we're stealing cards to Robber the Rich, also has reach for against like Arclight Phoenix matches. Tenacious Underdog, it helps us draw cards later if you blitz it. You do have to pay 2 life though, and we're playing some Bone Crusher Giant for removal and a 3-drop creature, and just 4 Ember Cleave, and 4 creature lands, 2 Den the Bugbear, 1 Hive the Eye Tyrant. Our removal package is the Stomp on the Bone Crusher Giant, 2 Heartless Act, 3 Fatal Push. That's our main board with this deck. Now we're gonna go hop over to the sideboard. Now over in the sideboard, we are playing some Thoughtseize, 3 Thoughtseize, 2 Roiling Vortex, just for if anybody we need to stop life gain, or if there's anybody like doing like Emergent Ultimatum things. Unlicensed Hearse is just a really good artifact vehicle against like Greasefang decks, or just any creature, or sorry, graveyard based decks like Arclight Phoenix as well. It just tap a 2 mana and then tap it to exile up to 2 target cards from a single graveyard. It's just really good. And then when you crew it, its power toughness equal to how many cards you exiled with it, so it can become a big giant artifact vehicle as well. Red Cap Melee is just for like against any red based decks, or just 1 mana deal 4 damage if you need to. A Noxious Grasp to just kill a green or white creature planeswalker. Fries just for more removal. Unchained Berserker is the change that we made. We took out Hitsugu Consumes All and threw an Unchained Berserker for against any white based decks, since it's protection from white, and it gets +2/+0 as long as it's attacking for a 2 mana creature. It seems decent. And a 3rd Obnixilus the Adversary in hole 75. So while playing this list, I had a lot of fun playing it, and I hope that you enjoy watching the gameplay. I like this hand. Turn 1 Kumeno Faces, and turn 2 Fervent Champion. Turn 3 Reggie. Oh, what are you doing? Greasefang? I'm gonna guess Greasefang. Still doing the same plan. We have a 2-drop now. If we were to draw, like, if we were to still have the Fervent Champion and draw another Fervent Champion, though, that'd be great. I guess they could hit the Tenacious Underdog. Okay. Shocking. Stitcher Supplier. Has to be Greasefang. It is Greasefang. And the turn, hold up Stomp. Like, we can exile their Stitcher. They're missing a land drop? They're not missing a land drop. Yeah, Kumeno is very sick against Stitcher. They do have a chance to... Oh, they... Okay. Sure thing, opponent. But stopping her upkeep. I might just discard the Bone Crusher, to be honest, and shock into the land and just cleave. It depends if anything dies on our side. I don't think opponent realizes their creature gets exiled. Oh, go to main. Shock the land in. Attack in, see what they do. We're gonna Ember Cleave. Cleave the Reggie. They concede. Og. Going to game 2. Unlicensed Hearse. I think we cut the obs here. During the Horizon, probably cut a Cleave. I kind of want Thoughtseize to like hit Greasefang itself, but I feel like we just don't want to worry about their hand. Like we just worry about the graveyard with Unlicensed Hearse and just try to go as fast as we can. Like Fry should be good enough in Heartless Act and Fatal Push. I'm gonna cut a. I don't want to cut a Fervent Champion. Yeah, we'll do that. No black source here. Unlicensed Hearse is really good though. It's a 2-drop. I'm thinking I might keep it, just risk it. They could Thoughtseize us though. Kept a hand of 7. No, well that's mulligan. That's castable. Oh, we still got a Hearse. Put Fry in the bottom since they have a Hearse. If they Thoughtseize it, then that feels bad. No opening, especially not both games. Alright, we're gonna get the faces of Kaxon going, and then we're gonna actually be actually I probably should want Fervent Champion into Hearse next turn, because we're kind of forced. Oh, they didn't do anything to maximize stuff. Okay, so we're not really forced to anything. We're not forced to play this yet. I'm gonna steal cards. We're gonna just steal cards. Hopefully they don't have Fatal Push. Looks like they do. They have Fatal Push. Alright, well there's no way that they can actually like combo out this turn, so we're safe for next turn to go Unlicensed Hearse, Fervent Champion. Hopefully they don't have Fatal Push. Famous last words. Ooh, that's good. Yeah, we're gonna attack in, then we're gonna play the Hearse afterwards. Sure. Gonna play that now, even though it's a good blocker right now. Hello? Hello? Arhelion. To the opponent. Greasefang. Sure. Target. We say no. people off Chage Runestone on Hearse. Hearse is better because you can exile up to 2 creatures, while with Cage it doesn't stop the bringing back an artifact. Cage just stops creatures from entering. I don't think opponent knew what Hearse does. That was a little dumb of me to do that there, though. If they block Butcher, we get to kill Greasevein. If they also block a champion, but I guess this doesn't kill it. Paid actor? Oh, totally. No. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have done that with that attack. We'll just exile those 2 in response. Great in any aggro deck as an extra emergency beater. Oh, definitely. Land. Attack in for 4? Okay. Reggie's good. We're gonna attack in, play Reggie second main phase. All right, well, I guess we're not gonna attack in. All right, we're gonna see what they do. Can you stop mad Reggie opponent? They have to block. Can we draw a land? They could also have some, like, they could have something that makes a blood token. Okay. Looks like they don't. I have to block Reggie, right? No. Okay. Go face. All right, what cards do you have in hand? Opponent. If we get if we could draw a land, that'd be great. No respect to Reggie. That's not a land, but that's lethal. Okay. All right, we got it. This hand seems actually pretty good. Turn 1 Fervent, turn 2, depending what they're playing on their turn 1, either Robber or the Dreaded Butcher. Another one? Another Parhelia deck. Irvin, thanks for the tier 1 sub for 4 months. Appreciate that. We're just gonna go this, I guess. This time that we're against Esper Greasevein. Back in for 1. So all the face rollers just play these decks now. Oh. I think we're just gonna go Butcher in case they have like Vanishing Verse. They could have Heartless Act, but they can't kill it now. They can remove a counter. They could have Fatal Push. Faithful Mending, that's what they have. Okay. We just have to hope they don't have Greasefang. Of course they have it. All right, we're dead. They always have Greasefang. We're pretty much dead. Unlicensed Hers, Fry. Cut the obs. Part of me wants that. Green or white. They're going to be playing Ledger Shredder in this build more than likely. That's probably fine. All right, we're on to play for game 2. That's a mulligan. We can keep this, even though it kind of hurts. We're going to put a mountain back. It'll really work against Greasefang if you're not playing Sack. It's more of just a 1-mana removal spell for probably their smaller stuff. We could be playing something differently. I hate to do this, but I need to kill that now because we can't allow them to block our Dreadhorde Butcher. We need our Butcher to grow. That's so many Butchers. So they have a Fateful Mending up. Faithful Mending, not Fateful. Painted Indulgence. They discard a land, so they're not finding what they need so far, which is good. If we draw a land. All right, Supplier. Actually, I'm gonna wait on that. That's 2 Greasefangs in the bin now. Play Kumeno. That means this turns into a 2/2 on ETB next turn. Or cast. See what they do. Could be a Emperor. Not. Cool. Well, if they have a board wipe, then they're gonna be taking what, 8, 11 damage. Actually, I wouldn't mind a board wipe now. Oh, they discard their third Greasefang? All right. All right, opponent. What do you have? I suppose if they have land drop, and a reanimation spell. Okay. Kind of want to keep it the same. So there they needed land drop, reanimation spell, and some kind of like just like a 2 mana Faithful Mending, not a 3 mana. Wish that was 2 mana. And discard a Parkelion. But they were probably gonna be dead still if one of these died. Yeah, I think we're good keeping it the same. They did miss all the reanimate targets. They had a reanimation spell in the graveyard for flashback for 5, but that's a lot of mana for them. This hand just has a lot of answers, which I'm going to keep it because of that. Oh, even more answers now. I'm happy. Hey, Godfather Al. Wait, we don't have a creature to play, but like I want to play Hearse, but I feel like they probably play counter magic. I guess we just hold up Fry or Heartless Act until we know it's clear to play Hearse. Parhelion. They don't bring to counter. Well, I mean, like, I don't know if they play like Drawari Disruption or something. But if they play Greasefang, I would rather kill that at the moment, I think. Kaido. All right. May not be a bad idea to run a Leyline with the Void. I think I can picture that. I am gonna wait in case they cast Greasefang. Turn 3, great flashbacks from opponent. Thoughtseize, sure thing. Probably Heartless Act is going away. Or Reggie. It's sacked. Land. Targets are this thing and this thing. They want to have 4, true. Like Leyline, you want to have like 4 copies usually. Like, I think we're just gonna hold up Stomp and just still exile something. I don't want to play this yet. Sure. Use Lantern or Hearse, true. We're forcing them to like tap out when we do this also. I'm taking land and the 3-drop or the 2 mana thing to actually turn this down more. A second Hearse, okay. That's good. I think we're just gonna play the second Hearse and just keep beating face at the 2/2. Missing a land drop, which sucks, but 2 Hearses is good. All right, let's see what they do. Wandering Emperor.
I'm not overconfident. You're just under.
We'll let that happen.
You are not much of a roadblock.
Play the Bone Crusher. They're forced to make a 2/2 now. They're probably sitting with combo pieces in hand. Sure.
Until next time. May your blade strike.
Sure thing. What am I doing? End step. End step. Here are those two. And go to our turn. You want the trade? Okay. Play your underdog. Pass turn. Thanks. Here are those two. Fervent Champion. Run again for 4 damage. This definitely could be a... I could have attacked with Hearst, but I'm too worried. That's what I'm worried about. It could just make a 2/2. Or it might probably just exile underdog, really. Twitch make an icon for the Mayor Punt. Mods that sort. Rolled up newspaper or something. Rolled up newspaper or something. Sure thing, that gets a counter.
We've got the edge in this fight.
Exile those two. I should be going after face, but I don't want them getting more value off of the Wandering Emperor.
I guess that's that.
Stitcher Supplier, mill 3. Gotten rid of a lot of cards here. Yeah, that's what I noticed as well. We probably just attacked him with Hive, forced him to double block Hive. Because they had Den to follow up with that. Okay. I am surprised that they're going to let Hive live. But I guess... I know, hers is a 10-10, definitely. I could have attacked with that. But I was kind of worried about just leaving things there. Did they just tap that for mana? Yeah, because I want to be able to block that later. mean, we could play Reggie and then next turn attack with Reggie and Hive. I could have also attacked in with hers. Well, there goes hers. Oh, that's really good too. I got a cleave. GG. Sneep keep. I agree. I believe that the Mardu Greasevein deck is the best Greasevein version. Hero Precinct 1. I probably should have killed that, but I didn't want to waste this. Body with a chance of Sir Reginald Cleave in your face. Hey, Gain, how you doing? What if they're Greasevein playing Hero Precinct 1? That'd be kind of silly. I think it'd be kind of silly. Are they going to verse this? They are going to verse it. And we're going to stop their Hero Precinct 1. Because we don't want them getting more creatures. You're gonna fail that the arena open, but blast the Rakdos Reanimator in center. Awesome. Yeah, like Hero Precinct 1 is like a favorite a lot of people from back in that standard. I was trying to get that to work in historic for just like humans in general. Kaya, oh, it's a Kaya? Okay. Play Tenacious Underdog. They're missing a land drop, which is actually good for us. Next turn, we can attack with Den if we need to. The Ledger Shredder is a good add to the deck. If they're playing Othakaya, shouldn't they probably have Yorion in the deck as well? Old standard version? Oh, it definitely was. I kind of actually don't want to activate Den. I just kind of want to. I should have played this tapped. I'm going to play Bone Crusher second main. What can they have here? Void Rend? Okay. They need to deal with this Dreadhorde Butcher. I guess if they have Sorcerer, if they have, they could have Wandering Emperor. That could be a thing. Or they can exile it this way. Or is that monocolor? Non-land. Or 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, that's game. So a lot of the removal is gonna have white in it. So bring our Unchained Berserker in. Fry is probably a good choice to bring in for their Kaya. What does Kaya start at? 5? Okay. And Noxious Grasp. You thought I was gonna cast a dog? I was doing math. I was doing math in my head, like just thinking like 4, 5, 6, 7, just kind of counting slowly. I'm gonna cut an Ember Cleave. Probably trim some champions here. I don't know if Ob is gonna be that great in this match. I can see Ob being okay. But I think we just want to have threats. Just decent threats and good removal. I'm probably bringing too much removal in, actually. They stick a hero and just overwhelm with tokens. True. Like, I'm thinking I want to do this on the draw. And on the play, we probably do something a little bit different. I think we'll draw well. Aha! Butcher's on the draw. Yeah, that could have been a choice too. Do they play Fatal Push? It looks like a no. We steal land. Yeah. I think we will draw well. Haha. Shock that in. Play our Reggie. Hope they don't have any removal. They probably do. What Pioneer decks do I play in paper? Golgari Stompy, I played at FNM last night. Mono Black Aggro can be a thing that I play. It looks like that they're going to get rid of our Reggie. Mono Green Devotion. Are you serious? Okay. All right, we'll put that there. They're gonna block the 1/1 to take one less damage, maybe. Gruul mid-range is another deck I play in paper for Pioneer. I was considering picking up pieces from Mono Blue Spirits. I could throw something Golgari mid-range together for sure. Yeah, that's the reason why I'm thinking about picking it up, because of how cheap it is, and it looks fun too. All right, we're gonna attack in for 6. It might be 5. Could be an Emperor. Okay. Obscura Charm. I can throw some other things together too. I'm considering throwing something like this in paper together. I don't know how well it'd do, but I would need to get a hold of the Obs and the Rakdos Pathway. Denic. Okay. Free block. Yeah, Ob is super expensive right now. Am I dead in the backswing? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 10 damage. They're forced to block with their Sedgemoor Witch here. No, we're good to do this. It's pro white, so they're forced to block here. I guess not. Do they have any way to gain drain me? I attack in. I kind of punt it. Oh, no, I would have died. I would have died. So I didn't punt. But I am kind of dead now. Ugh. Yeah, I'm dead. I don't have any way around that. We played to our outs there. Their deck just seems very expensive with all these 3-mana spells. Only half the price of me, Hook Kappa. What is the price of Op and paper right now? I think 3 Embercleave is fine. I kind of just want to run it back, but I do want Ob. That's my issue here. I'll do that. We have so many 2-drops, and having lesser fervent champions just makes it worse, because if you can't have multiple on the field at the same time, they're just 1/1 for strikers. What's the I don't shop through Card Kingdom. Do you know what set is coming to MTG? No, I have no clue about that. I'm sorry. Alchemy and Historic. I don't think they're gonna do any paper reprints for Arena on that. Depending how many cards they have in hand, we might just go. Ooh, we get 2 robbers. Like, I want to steal cards, but I also want to get this going. I think we're just gonna go here. Cool, we steal Kaya. I play Denick. We'll just get rid of that now. We'll steal more cards. Void Rend and a land. It'll be a full draftable alchemy set. Deputy of Detention. Tried that. That was a good draw. We're gonna actually cast this to have this on the field. Two more cards. I think they're taking like commander cards thrown in for alchemy, like because at Baldur's Gate, like as in paper, that it's gonna be it's not an activated ability, so that's fine. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We probably just apply pressure with our hive. Oh, wait, no. No, we don't. We just go here. Okay. Yeah, the plan was to use a kill spell theirs to kill that. All right, we're on the play. Yeah, sneak this hand. It does suck that this land enters tapped, but there is a chance it'll enter untapped. If we draw the land. What sleeves do oh, they have the frog sleeves. So turn 2, Fervent Champion. Hey, it's just Rukaya, how you doing? It's going from working in Wisconsin. Oh, wow. Hope you enjoyed it. So I think I'm gonna double spell here. I played this on red. We're gonna go Fervent. Go here. And that dies. Nice area. I don't think I've been there before. Okay, so we have Robber. That's gonna enter as a 3/3. We're gonna have a tap land. They could have a kill spell here, and it looks like they don't. So we steal a card, and we steal Sorin, the Mirthless. Minnesota border. Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't been over there. So it looks like the Rakdos midrange. Killing the Robber, probably. Graveyard Trespasser. I mean, that's a decent draw, but we're gonna have to sacrifice the Ember Cleave, it looks like. Yes, I'm okay with that. Discarding Ember Cleave. Attack in, see what we get. They're down to 7. Take a road trip sometime. It's a gorgeous river. Nice. Clean. I'll have to take a look into it. Okay. Send this in. Thoughtseize. We're gonna cast our own Sorin. And we're gonna make a 2/3 flyer. And we do have Fatal Push Up, which is good.
You fight for me now.
Having opponent Sorin seems just really good. Like, really good. Ooh, okay, sure thing. We're gonna plus. Reveal. Cast it. Been treating you today. Yeah, I'm really liking the Rakdos Reggie list. So we get a 2-mana Ember Cleave. We're gonna see what they do. We're gonna Ember Cleave onto the 2/3 token. See if they have another push. They don't. That's awesome. All right. I'm actually playing Delmo's list. Delmo came up with this list, but we made one change. We took out Hitsugu Consumes All from the sideboard and threw in Unchained Berserker. Tier 1 NX War. It definitely does. Rakdos mid-range, I think. Which, against Rakdos mid-range, I'm not 100% sure what we do here for boarding, besides maybe bringing in Thoughtseize. I don't know if it's the best thing to do here. We did cast Ob. I casted Ob and made a 7 loyalty Ob. Old Gnawbone's probably so expensive because people really like it in EDH, I guess. Red Cat might be fine for a 1-mana removal spell. I haven't run into enchantments, so I'm not quite sure on that. I think we probably cut Dreadhorde here because they'll just kill on sight. which I guess is fine. We do cut an Ember Cleave. Bring Thoughtseize in. For a 7 damage fireball here. I mean, like, they're Rakdos mid-range. Usually, by the time, if we get Ob onto the field, they're probably okay with, like, discarding some cards, possibly. They might be playing Croaks up, but I think we just do this and find out what they're doing. This color is lack enchantment removal, but you could play Steve's Artifact. Well, yeah. Ouch. I mean, opponent took a mulligan. We could keep it. This is a Phoenix deck and Explorer. Been searching for a good. Phoenix is probably one of the top tier 1 decks right now. I'm just hoping we draw well here against the Thoughtseize deck. They play 2 Croxa. Okay. It's probably wrong of me to hope, like, oh, I hope we draw well against the Thoughtseize deck. It's probably really wrong of me to do that. It is wrong of me to do that. Like, I probably should have mulliganed this hand. If they Thoughtseize us, they're taking away the Robber. Or they might take away the Ob Nixus and just deal with getting hit for 2 for 1 turn and just kill it the following turn. Opponent is taking their time to figure out what they want to do here. Mujik, the Thoughtseize card game. Thoughtseize is a great card. I really like it. No, you're fine to ask that. So Explorer, like, to explain about Explorer, take the Pioneer format itself. You remove a whole ton of cards that's not on Arena, and that's Explorer. There's no online only cards. It is meant to be a true to tabletop experience because it's all paper cards. There's no way to play it in paper unless you actively actually go out and try to build it in paper. Thoughtseize would never get banned. There's no reason to. Surprised that the number of your opponents who conceded when you Thoughtseize them. I think opponent might have disconnected on accident. And we will be getting more cards from Pioneer in anthologies, which I'll be making a YouTube video on what I would like to see come out in anthologies. I did ask a bunch of people in Discord to give me detailed explanations on what they would like to see come in those anthologies as well, so that way I can give from the community's perspective in my Discord. Opponent might have disconnected. I believe that might have happened. If anybody would like to join the Discord as well, there is the link in chat right there. Different duress at rare kappa. Yeah, they disconnected. Okay, and those are some matches with the Reggie Cleave deck. I hope you really enjoyed it. I thought it was a lot of fun to play. If you do check it out, please feel free to go check out Delmo as well, the creator of the deck. I'll have a link to Delmo's channel in the description to their Twitch channel. And feel free to like the video, comment below, subscribe to the channel over here, and go check out my Twitch streams. I hope you have a good time, good night, day, whatever, and see you in the next video.